Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 2. I'm not used to having to wait a whole week for a new RWBY episode, but what can I do? I'm all caught up now, so I have to wait. Alright, last time on RWBY, in the first episode of Volume 8, Cinder gave the Relic of Knowledge to Salem, and I think she was allowed back in. And we see new outfits from Emerald, Mercury, and Hazel as well. And Neo seems to be stuck in there now. I hope Neo finds a way out of there, if she can, that is. There are a lot of theories that she's gonna double cross Cinder, but now I'm not so sure anymore. For now, though, I want her to somehow be able to escape from Salem and not be forced to become another one of her pawns, because she deserves better than that. She doesn't deserve to be her pawn. And then, after escaping from the Aesops and then finding Oscar in the slums of Mantle, Team Ruby, Team Junior, and Oscar arrive at a place where the happy huntresses are being kept. So they're given a place to lie low and plan the next move. The happy huntresses gave them some shelter and they're trying to plan their next attack. Oscar still hasn't told them about Osman being back because he still wants to have another word with Osman before he tells them. He says they're not done talking yet. They're trying to figure out what to do next. Yang thinks they should prioritize helping the people of Mantle. Ruby thinks they should prioritize getting Amity up and running so they can tell everyone about Salem. Jean decides that they should split up and do both then. Help the people of Mantle, get them down to the crater of Atlas where it's warm and where they can do a better job of keeping everybody safe, and go to the terminal in the Atlas military compound and try to get the authorization to launch Amity Tower and get global communications back online so they can tell the whole world about Salem and maybe help will come their way. So the team split right now is Ruby, Weiss, Blake, Nora, and Penny going to the military base, and Yang, Jean, Ren, and Oscar trying to save the people of Mantle. And if they get word out, maybe some help from the other kingdoms can come. In Volume 6, Tyrion mentioned that if they call Vacuo for help, then they could be in trouble or something. So if they do get the tower up and Vacuo comes to help, then maybe they may have a chance to stop Salem. We don't know why, but I think it's safe to assume that Salem believes that Vacuo is a much bigger threat to her than Atlas is. So if Vacuo can come to help, then they may have a chance to stop Salem's plans, even if they can't kill her. Like Ruby said, they don't have to kill her to stop her. So now split up for now. And Ironwood, since he doesn't have the Winter Maiden, he tried calling Penny and maybe trying to get her to come back. But Ruby said no can do. So now he has a second metal arm now. The one that he pulled out during his fight with Watts that got burned off, he now has two of them now. And then the councilmen and the councilwoman from before came and talked to Ironwood about his martial law thing. And then Ironwood just went outside and just shot the councilman right there and there. He's like, he's gonna do whatever it takes to defend his people, no matter the cost. Walked up, take his gun, just walked away. He didn't shoot the other one though. Oh well. And the Aesops also found out about Clover. I wonder what Winter and the Aesops are going to do after seeing what kind of person Ironwood has become. He's become desperate and he's just stopped listening to reason completely. He's saying, only I can defend Atlas. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Atlas. So now, at the end, Salem has sent some new type of Grim to go after Oscar. So I think that's what's going to happen next. That new type of Grim is going to find Oscar, so maybe we'll focus on Yang's side for now and get to Ruby's side a bit later. But let's see. Okay, so now the team's been split up. One side is going to try and save Mantle. The other side is going to try and get Amity launched. So let's see how that happens now on RWBY. This is RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 2, Refuge. The episode is starting right now. Right, it's opening. Sorry. Oh. Gosh, I'm gonna have to learn the words for that soon. I wonder what that is. Okay, let's see what happens next. Clover.
This is your fault.
So?
You realize that.
Hey,
Don't you?
you're the one who started the
All
fight.
I wanted was to bring people together. To give them a chance at a better life. But you...
Me?
Oh, Jacques, okay.
I'm a victim.
Okay.
I'll admit I was duped. Used. And although my
Hey, come
hands
on.
may not be clean, at least I am not a murderer.
He didn't kill anybody. And I'm not gonna stand here and be lectured by some snake with a mustache who helped that man tear us all apart.
Yes, well,
Oh, what?
I suppose we're all stuck in it together now.
Oh well.
Speak for yourself. I know the right people.
Do you
Officer
now?
Whitley has reached out to my legal team and will have me out of here before you
No
can
way.
see-
Oh gosh. Yeah, that was well earned. Clover? Sorry, Clover? What's out? What?
You do realize you've already caught me?
There. Good. Crow is so down about Clover.
I hate not being able to do anything.
Crow?
We can do something. We can kill the man who put us here.
Crow?
With still no word from General
Are you kidding me?
Mantle citizens are frightened and perplexed by the sudden withdrawal of military personnel, especially given the massive Grim horde outside.
Yep.
I've never
General
seen
Arnold
anything
calls
quite like
mantle
this.
evacuation.
It truly feels like the end of days. But the Atlas Eye is committed to updating the public until
Atlas
I die.
Eye.
Hey, wait! Whoa!
Citizens of Mantle, General Ironwood has abandoned you, but we have not. If you can hear this, gather any food and supplies you need to stay warm, then head to the Mantle crater. The Grimm are starting to make their way back into the city, but we can hold the line if we all come together. If
Okay.
we don't, well, you've all seen what's waiting for us out in the storm. It's time to show your teeth, Mantle.
Show your teeth. Now take back your mic. Atlas Eye.
Alright, the others are definitely missing out.
What? Oh, Yang got a new bike. They all got new bikes. Yang is happy. Oh, Yang is having so much fun with this. Oscar. John, careful. Yang is having fun. Oh, what's that? Destroy all the cameras one by one. They're getting doled out. John.
Take what you need.
The crater? Are you sure it's safe out there?
Absolutely, ma'am.
Or not. Sabers. Yang. Do you think? Oh, what's that? Oh, nice. Hard lead barriers. And then. Oh,
Way better than on the bike. Have the Grim already pushed this far in?
way better than what?
No, I think those were more from last night. Still.
Ren, if John hits you with his aura amp, think you can mask everyone?
Again?
We can give it a shot, but it is a lengthy trip through Mantle.
Sean.
No, that's a great idea. We'll have a grim-free journey all the way to the crater.
Do we really gotta shack up with those animals down in the slums? I'd feel a lot safer being up in Atlas.
Oi!
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm sure you would. But the people up top have decided you're not worth the trouble. The Faunus, on the other hand, have been willing to lend all the help they can, regardless of whether or not you deserve it. So,
Come on.
I'll just go get our things then.
Yes, please, do that. How long can they do this though?
Don't want to go to the slums. General Ironwood said we were going to Atlas. You're setting a bad example. Those kids.
It should not be this hard getting people to just cooperate.
Ospen, do you want to do something?
And yet, it's something I'm becoming increasingly concerned about.
You know, I really don't need your additional commentary right now.
You all have every right to be upset. Especially you, Oscar. I'm sorry I left you.
I'm not upset that you left. I'm upset you came back.
Why? Oscar, why?
I feel like me. Not the same me I was before all of this, but the me I always wanted to be. I felt like I was actually part of the team.
I understand. But even though it may not have felt like I was with you, I was never truly gone. You're gaining control of my remaining magic, recollecting my longest held memories, which means our two souls are still on the inevitable path to becoming one.
Oh,
I don't want that.
Neither do I.
oh no, so Oscar will be gone? Oh no,
Hey,
Renzora.
you good? It's just a lot to focus on. You can do it, Ren. We're almost to the crater.
I don't need a pep talk.
I need to focus.
Ren?
We need to find a way to work together. Not just the two of us.
But
All
then,
of us.
even Atlas. Penny? Oh man. Look at all the people here. I love how just selling on the hopelessness.
Alright, come on.
Authorized personnel only. Right, Penny?
Thanks
Blake?
again for coming.
Don't mention it. Once Robin learned about Amity Tower, she wouldn't shut up about it.
Huh?
Where she is, I'm sure she would want us doing what we can to get it up in the air and get the world talking again. Besides, Fiona's got your friends helping out in my stead.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you sure this is safe?
Alright, the
Snowsuit
military
Shipyard is
compound.
an SDC subsidiary, meaning all the drones here report to the company, not the general.
Oh,
The pneumatic tubes allow for dust refined in the crater to be sent straight up to Atlas.
oh, of course.
We just need to find the one for the military base. Are there any buildings in Atlas that your family doesn't own? That isn't relevant at the moment.
Blake and Nora. Okay. So it's not all gloomy. Penny, are you okay?
Hey,
It's destination.
I do not like it when friends fight. You know, Yang and I might not agree on how best to save Mantle, but
Then?
I mean Winter, the general. They were our friends. But then the Aesops attacked you. And the general, he said people were going to die because of me. That was a lie. And he was only saying it to hurt you.
Yeah. Come on, Penny.
I was the protector of Mantle. But now, I am much more than that. And I wish I was not. But you're still you, Penny. By becoming the Winter Maiden, you did protect Mantle.
Thanks to you, they can't get Atlas out of the way. And they can't leave Metal just
I found it!
to die. Oh,
I suppose there's no turning back now.
So now what?
Between our secret weapon and my semblance, you all couldn't be in better hands.
So how do we use this thing? It should be simple.
Just go in there.
If you lie back in the tube and press launch...
And there we go. Okay. Alright. Off to Atlas they go.
Crimson, I need you and your team over in Sector 11. Mantle Police
Crimson.
are helping us
Hey,
clear the
Fiona.
hospital, but they're gonna need backup.
You're doing great, Fee. Robin would be proud.
I
Where
feel
is
like
she?
you should be doing this after flexing on the news like that.
Oh.
How else was I supposed to get the word out? Besides, it seems to be working.
Yep.
Where's this group coming in from?
That would be Sector 7.
You cleared 7 already. That's great. To be honest, I wasn't sure how you'd be doing without all of your teammates.
Well, as you can see, we're doing just fine.
Where are you putting everyone?
We're working to get most of them settled in houses or other shelters. A large portion of the community is also trying to get old mine shafts into a livable condition.
Old mine
We've got
shafts.
a lot of people to keep warm.
Oh, fairness.
Looting the STC refineries is our best source of dust. Fortunately, no one's getting arrested during the apocalypse.
Yep.
Just knowing those Grimm are circling out there doesn't feel great.
They're waiting
What are
for
you waiting for?
Atlas shields to fall.
We got another fight breaking out.
Crap. Thanks, Uncle. We'll handle it.
Oh.
I'll handle it. You've got
Okay.
enough to worry about.
Okay. Joanna.
Fiona, Crimson again. We spotted a decent-sized group of Grim moving in from the east.
Crimson.
All these cities.
Oh, for crying out loud.
East.
Did he say east?
Okay, Yang. Yang just wants to go out there, doesn't she? Oh, that thing again.
Ready?
What's that? Oscar? What's that? Oh! That was cool. Oh. Wind dust attack. Hard light bash. Nice.
Whoa!
Careful, John. You did it.
Okay, Fiona. That's one more problem taken care of.
Good, because we're getting reports of more Grim coming in from the west.
Oh, come on.
Could really use some backup.
They're just spread too thin.
Okay, we're on our way.
It's all the negativity. Salem's forces aren't moving in, but it's enough to start attracting the stragglers.
Guys, we're not finished.
More? Oh, gosh.
Alright, we need to hurry this up and take...
Wait, what? What happened?
Just happened.
They ran. I've never seen Grim act that way before.
Is Salem calling them all back?
But what were they running from?
Oh, gosh. That thing.
Oscar!
That thing is after. Oh! Already took down the Yora. What is this thing? Oh! Yora's already down. This thing is strong. Oh! Oh gosh! What the? What is this thing? Yang. This thing is smart. Oh. This thing has definitely been around for a long time. It's smart. Oh! Is that the thing that
It's using Oscar as a shield.
Winter has?
That's smart.
Is that the thing that Winter has?
Give him back.
Oh! It spoke?
Did it just...
What kind of grim is that? Oh! What is this thing? It can fly now. What is this thing? What was that thing?
Kids, what's your status? West Side's taking damage.
What do we do?
You guys are.
Kids, what's your status?
We've got an emergency. We're not gonna make it.
What? What kind of emergency?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That's putting it lightly. What is that thing? Is it done? No, 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 don't be done. Is that like the first Grim ever born or something? It's definitely the most intelligent Grim we've seen so far. Whoa, that was something. This volume is off to a fantastic start. The holding cells. Wow. Like I just said, this season is off to a crazy start. Well, I said fantastic, but yeah, man. And if the first episode didn't sell us on how dark the season was, I think this episode certainly did. Well, now that a few lighthearted moments though, like Weiss being sent up of the tube to Atlas was funny. Just press this and so at least some happy moments there, but oh gosh. First we had Crow, Robin, Jacques, and Watts in the holding cells. Seemed to be getting along. Crow is the only silent one there until he said he wanted to kill Ironwood for doing all of this. And as bad as Ironwood is at the moment, he's not your one you should be worried about. Salem is the bad guy here. Ironwood is not a very trustworthy moment, and his current actions are not something that you should be supporting. But right now, he's not the enemy you should be worried about. Salem is here. Well, I guess they never saw the giant whale coming, so I guess they don't really know about it. But they need to do something about Salem first. And nothing from Ironwood still. Nobody saw him after he shot the councilman, so no one knows what's happening to him then. So back in Mantle, first Team RWBY went into an STC mining site where they sent dust to different parts of Atlas through tubes, and so they found the terminal that went to Atlas, and they just go in there, press the button, and whoop, off they go to Atlas. Penny was not sure about all this that was going on. She says friends should not be fighting each other, like Winter and the General too, and the Aesops also. They're all supposed to be friends and yet they attacked each other. She just wasn't happy with it. And she preferred to just be the protector of Mantle. She didn't also want to be the Winter Maiden. But Ruby says that now she has an opportunity to help out even more as the protector of Mantle and as the Winter Maiden. So now they're off to Atlas to do something. And then the main part was back in the crater of Atlas. Sorry, yeah. So there are still some people in Mantle that don't get along with Faunus very well. One of my complaints with last volume was, well, they showed some small bit of Faunus discrimination, like showing the Faunus working in dust mines. They never showed too much of it. But seeing how the people in Mantle over here were not too willing to go to the slums where all the Faunus were, I guess that kind of makes up for it. Maybe that's why there weren't as many Faunus in Mantle, because they all were in the slums of Atlas. Sorry, because they all were driven away to the slums where they don't have to worry about them. But now, those Faunus are willing to protect the people of Mantle that Ironwood has left behind. Joanna had to get the word out that Ironwood had abandoned Mantle and was going to stop all evacuations, and told them that they can keep them safe in the crater of Mantle. So now they all got their belongings and they were heading over there. Team Yang also showed up to help as well. They convinced everybody to go to the slums where they can keep them all in one place and keep them all safe. And and so they decided to have a grim free trip with once again John using his aura to amplify Ren's semblance. but Ren was finding it harder to focus. I'm not sure if he's still thinking about Nora and his feelings. He's been suppressing them this whole time, and I just wonder if he'll ever talk about it at some point. He's going to have to eventually. And then also Oscar and Ospen. Oscar wasn't upset that Ospen left. He was upset that Ospen came back. Because we know that eventually Oscar and Ospen's souls will be fused into one, and Oscar will be no more. All that will be left is Ospen. And Oscar doesn't want that. He doesn't want to go away. He was happy when Ospen left because that meant that he himself got to feel like a part of the team, and he was liking it. But then Ospen came back and reminded him that eventually his and Oscar's souls are eventually going to be fused into one, and Oscar may be no more. Ospen doesn't like it any more than Oscar did, but unfortunately that's how the gods made it so. So it has to happen. I don't want to lose Oscar when that eventually happens. Maybe they can stop Salem before it comes to that, but then again, that means he will eventually have to go at some point, unless they accomplish their goal in this particular lifetime. Who knows? I hope so. So then, the Grim that we met at the end of the previous episode came after Oscar. It was doing some stuff, some stuff coming out of it, and when Ren told it to let Oscar go, it spoke. It was like, no. They've never heard a Grim speak before, and they were all completely freaked out. I've never heard a Grim speak before either. Is that like the first Grim ever made or something? Because I think it's very safe to assume that it's the most intelligent Grim they've met so far. And so we know that Grim gets stronger and smarter the more they survive their battles. And that is clearly the smartest Grim they've met so far. It kept using Oscar as a shield. It's about as intelligent as a human. The Grim was like a huntsman in the form of a Grim. That makes it all that more dangerous. I don't think the four of them can take it down. Even if the Happy Huntresses help them out, I'm still not sure if they had a chance to take that thing out. I'm not sure how they're going to get Oscar back, but we'll have to find out next time. So, Team Ruby is after Atlas. Team Yang is chasing after Oscar that got taken away by this new type of Grim. Oh my gosh, this Grim is terrifying. So let's see how the chase continues next time on RWBY. I really like where they're going with this season. Salem is just waiting for the right moment to attack. Atlas's hardlight shields can keep them safe, but they're not going to last forever. I think Salem is waiting for that to happen before she eventually makes her move. There's no way she will come this far and not make her move at some point. So we'll have to wait until then. Okay. And they also showed us some new gadgets with John using that hardlight shield and Oscar throwing something that shot a wind blast into the air. So I guess Pietro left them some cool new gadgets as well. And Yang got a new bike too, which she happily rode away. Okay, those are just a few things I've got to talk about, but yeah, that's it. Let's see how they chase after Oscar next time on RWBY. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.